You have been told to be more confident, to just be a more confident person. But what if I told you that's the wrong advice? Here's the truth that no one is telling you about. Hello, I'm Anthony from strongmencoaching.com. And we often, as men, have been told, be more confident. All you need is to be a more confident man. I've heard it myself many of years, right? Especially when I was younger. We often hear that the solution to our problems is to be more confident. We're told, act confident. We're told, fake it till you make it. There's so many things out there telling us that all we need to do is just be a more confident man. Now, I want to share a story with you. And this is a story that I've come up with just to share or help in this point that I would like to share with you here on why that's bad advice and what you really should be focusing on. So let's take, for example, a mechanic. This mechanic, he can work on a car. No matter what make, year, or model, he can fix it. And yes, we have the latest technology that he can just easily plug in the car, find out what's wrong with it, but he has certain skills as well. He's been working on cars for so long that no matter what kind of car it is, he can work on it and repair it. He has built this confidence over the many years of working on a number of different cars for every problem that a car can have. So his confidence has been developed over years of working on cars. No one could really teach him anything because he knows everything there is to do with the car. And so we can say that he is a confident man. He's confident in his capability. He's confident in what he knows that he can do. However, one day a customer comes in and this customer is not having a very good day. And somehow he ends up being very rude to the mechanic. And the mechanic gets offended by what he is saying to him. In fact, this mechanic gets upset, says some things to the customer, and the customer goes away and loses the business. Now, in that situation, the mechanic who is confident in what he does lacks other skills where he is easily offended. His emotions can get the best of him. But we can confidently say that he's a confident man, confident in what he can do. But there's other areas of his life that he's not so confident in. So to say to men or to tell men, be more confident, what does that actually mean? Be more confident. Fake it till you make it. What does that really resolve? Be more confident. And where does real confidence come from? Because the mechanic and perhaps yourself are very confident in what you do for work. You're confident in your abilities in doing what you do for a living. So, but there are other areas in your life that you're not so confident in. So what can you be doing in your life so that you're confident or capable of developing confidence in every area of your life? And the thing that you should be working on is your self-esteem. You see, the mechanic, he was easily offended. He was easily angered. And yes, this can come from many different areas in our life, different experiences, but there is no emotional control. He's easily offended. And anybody who is easily offended has low self-esteem. So how to develop real confidence is developing your self-esteem. So what's the difference between self-esteem and confidence? Well, confidence comes from doing something over and over again where there's little to no doubt that you can do what you do over and over again. You are confident in your capabilities, but that only is possible by you doing something over and over again that you would have little to no doubt you can do it no matter what. Confidence, that's where confidence comes from. Yes, we can act confidently. We can speak to ourselves and boost ourselves up to be confident to face something. Yes, but is that real confidence? Not, I would not agree with that's confidence. When you have a high level of self-esteem, it doesn't matter what situation you're in. You can admit where you're not so confident and where you are confident and be willing to work on those things that you're not so confident in. Because confidence comes from, of course, true confidence comes from that inner knowing that it doesn't matter what anybody says or does, you still feel good and great about yourself. It doesn't matter what anybody says or does, you don't get offended because you can understand that people have bad days. People are going through their own battles. And when you can put that in perspective, that's by somebody who has a high level of self-esteem. They have compassion, they're understanding. They don't get easily offended. But oftentimes what we tell men is just be more confident. But that doesn't do anything. What does that do when we just tell men to be more confident? What does it do to our young men where all we tell them is be more confident? But when they're not confident, that really impacts them personally. So that impacts their self-esteem. And it's more important to build your self-esteem first, and then you could build confidence in whatever area of your life that you want. So think about this. We're often told, be confident, be more confident. What you need is more confidence. That's not the case. The truth is that you should be building your self-esteem and then be willing to challenge yourself to go after those things and do things that you're uncomfortable with in order for you to be confident in that area. So think about this. And oftentimes, men come to me and they want to build their confidence. They want to be confident. But it's more about different areas in their life that where they don't feel so confident, but it's more of a lack of self-esteem. So think about this. It's more important to build your self-esteem than it is to build confidence. Self-esteem, confidence built on self-esteem will last because somebody can be doing something over and over again and be confident, but something happens and that confidence is impacted. But the self-esteem will get them back in the ring, so to speak. It'll get them back in there doing what they know in their hearts that they are capable of doing. So think about this. I want to leave you with that. What are your thoughts? Should it be confidence first and then self-esteem, or self-esteem and then your confidence? Well, I'm Anthony from strongmencoaching.com. And until next time, stay strong.